Hello Star Wars fans and toy fanatics, Steve here with you friends, and thank you so much for joining me today as we look at some more Star Wars action figure goodness. As for today's video friends, we're nearing the end of 2014 in a mere few hours. 2014 will be a distant memory and we're headed down to 2015, which I'm very excited for. Now going back just for a minute talking about 2014, for the most part, in general, it's been a pretty good year. Pretty much found everything I wanted to get. I did things a little bit differently this year. Pretty much tried to get most of my stuff at retail this past 6 months instead of pre-ordering a lot of stuff. And again, it's pretty successful in finding everything I needed to find. There's a few things I still haven't gotten yet, but you know, I'm not really too worried about it. I'll eventually get those stuff pretty soon. But as far as Star Wars collecting goes, it was a pretty good year. You know, not as good as a lot of previous years before, but you know, still quite a bit of product out there and quite a stuff to be had. And for today's video, this is going to be pretty much my top 5 Star Wars action collectibles of this year. Now bear in mind, this is just my personal opinion, my personal favorites of this year. I'm sure opinions may vary, and would be really cool if you guys want to drop a comment on what your favorite Star Wars collectibles of this year. That'd be awesome, because I really do enjoy reading those comments and checking out what you guys thought. You know, your thoughts are very important to me. That being said, we have the top 5 Star Wars action collectibles this year. Now, it really was hard to narrow down just to one figure, so it kind of did a little bit of bunching up and categorized most of these stuff here for you. But for the most part, my number 5 top Star Wars action collectible this year is none other than Star Wars Rebels stuff. You know, big fan of Star Wars Rebels series. The series looks really cool. I'm into the characters. I'm all on board as far as Star Wars Rebels is concerned, and it looks like I'm really excited to see what's coming next for that series to come. So, you know, again, as far as Star Wars collecting, as far as that is concerned, some cool standouts this year. Now, of course, we have the Star Wars Rebels figures here and the Mission Series stuff. Now, I still have yet to do a lot of reviews on these, so I will catch up on these this month, hopefully. But Star Wars Rebels, man, very cool. Lots of cool stuff. And here's a few standouts that I really did enjoy this year. Now, as far as vehicles are concerned, I really did love this vehicle. We got the TIE Inquisitor's TIE fighter here. Very cool. Now, there's 2 versions here. There's the one that came with the Inquisitor figure and one that did not. But awesome addition to anybody's Star Wars collection. Very cool vehicles, and I do highly enjoy those, man. Those are one of my favorite vehicles this year. Also, I should mention the Attack Shuttle as well. Another awesome vehicle. Highly recommend it for anybody's Star Wars collection, whether you're into Star Wars Rebels or not. Very cool looking. If you want to see a review on this, I'm sure there's plenty of views on YouTube. There's even a review on my channel too if you want to check that out as well. Very cool, and I was very happy with Star Wars Rebels. I'm looking forward to more Star Wars Rebels in the future. Now, number 4, you do have, Disney did come out with quite a few figures as well, and they're starting to put out a lot of stuff as well, and I'm sure this coming year is going to be an onslaught of Star Wars products coming out, and so I would save your pennies now, because it's going to might be expensive year. Personally speaking, I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite expensive year 2015, but I'm already starting to save for all the stuff that's coming out. But to go back again, now Disney did release several electronic figures this year. We had the Boba Fett, Han Solo, I think there's a Chewbacca, Darth Vader as well, and a Luke Skywalker. But one of my favorites of that line is the Star Wars Stormtrooper here that came out. Over 18 phrases from the movie. You know, some pretty cool articulation as well, but just a fantastic sculpt. You know, one of my favorite figures this year. This guy is just really too cool, and he's got all kinds of phrases, and just an awesome figure, and highly recommended for anybody's Star Wars collection this year. Very cool, and I really did enjoy this guy this year. As number 4, now the Black Series 3 3/4 line has been somewhat disappointing this year. Not too much stuff to be had, but I do have a few highlight figures that I really did enjoy this year. Now, now we do have, one of my favorite figures this year was, was Darth Plagueis here. What an awesome figure. Very, very cool, and a very good book if you get a chance to read that. Again, Star Wars Snowtrooper Commander, another awesome figure this year, and I really did enjoy this guy. I'm so glad I could add this guy to my collection. Just an awesome figure and very, very cool. Also, the Neo figure that came out from the 3 3/4 line, an awesome figure as well. Very finely detailed, nice weathering. Of course, articulation is very, very cool. Just an awesome, awesome figure, and I really did enjoy this guy. One of my favorite figures of this year. Also, I should mention that the new TIE Fighter pilot packaging is one of my favorite packaging so far. I just love this packaging, man. It's just so cool, man. You got the TIE Fighter on the front, man. Just a very, very cool looking card back. And I can't wait to start displaying these guys on my wall, because these are very, very cool card backs. And I guess this would be my favorite card back, Star Wars card back of this year. Second only to the Star Wars Rebel packaging, which is very, very cool. But again, awesome, awesome stuff. Now, also number 3, I think I'm on number 3. We do have the Black Series 6-inch line. Now that line is a fantastic line. Personal opinion, of course. I did really enjoy lots of stuff that came out this line, but there's a few standout figures that I really was really impressed with. Starting off with the TIE Fighter pilot figure, just came out recently. A fantastic figure. This guy is just too cool. Highly recommended for anybody's Star Wars collection, whether you're in 6-inch figures or not. This guy is just a must-have in my opinion. A very, very cool figure, and I really did enjoy that. Hopefully I can add a few more of those guys to my collection pretty soon. Also, I want to talk about the Darth Vader figure that came out for the 6-inch line again. There's some people that didn't really like the head sculpt on this, or the mask on that, but as far as I'm concerned, I thought it was an awesome figure. Very, very cool, great posability, and just an awesome sculpt. A fantastic addition this year. Bravo to Hasbro on that. Also, I should mention the Chewbacca figure that came out with this line as well. An awesome figure. You can't go wrong with this guy, man. He's just got some great articulation, a very nice sculpt, just a very, very nice addition. Awesome figure. And I should mention that I did manage to pick up several more Stormtroopers. I should add the Sand Trooper with this guy. Again, an awesome sculpt, awesome figure, just a very, very cool addition to anybody's Star Wars collection this year. And the Black Series has still managed to impress me. And it looks like, Black Series is going to come out with some really great stuff this year as well. We're going to get looks like a Hoth Luke and a Hoth Han Solo. We got a Wampa, a Tauntaun, not to mention hopefully a 3PO coming out pretty soon. So that's very, very cool. I'm looking forward to that. So Black Series, I'm all on board for as far as the 6-inch line, and I'm really excited to see what's coming up for that line. Now, my number 1 Star Wars collectible of this year would have to be Sideshow. Now, Sideshow came out with some fantastic stuff this year, as always. And, you cannot go wrong with adding Sideshow stuff to your collection. But, they are kind of pricey, and that might be the only drawback. Early in January, this guy came out and was over the moon with this guy, this Darth Malgus figure from Sideshow. Just a fantastic figure. Fantastic sculpt. Just great detail. Just an awesome, awesome figure. And I'm really glad I could add this guy to my collection. And he's still available if you do want to pick this guy up for your own collection. He's hovering about 180, 160, around there. It's an awesome, awesome deal. So I really highly recommend adding this guy if you're into Sideshow stuff. Now, speaking of Sideshow as well, Sideshow did also come out with a fantastic, very cool Snowtrooper figure, and that really was one of my favorite figures this year. This guy is just too cool. You can't go wrong with Sideshow, man. Talking about posability and detail, just a fantastic looking figure, and one of my favorite figures of this year. But my top number one Star Wars collectible of this year is none other than, now this guy just made it into my top 5 here. I did believe he did come out early December, but you cannot go wrong with adding the ultimate Sith Lord of Sith Lords. That is Darth Vader from Sideshow. A fantastic figure, my friends. This guy is probably the definitive version of Darth Vader in the 6th scale, in my opinion. He does come with the light up chest, light up base, just an awesome figure. Of course, the sculpt is fantastic. You do get all kinds of great posability, and my favorite figure of this year is this Darth Vader figure, and you cannot go wrong with this guy. He's being re-released again, and Hot Toys has put another version of this guy out, so whether you're into Sideshow or Hot Toys, you cannot go wrong. Those guys are probably the epitome of Star Wars collecting. Unfortunately, they are quite pricey, so that's the only bad thing about that. But if you're into that kind of stuff, man, you cannot go wrong with that kind of stuff. Although I do want to also add a few things that I got for Christmas this year. Now, I always get the kind of things that I normally don't get for myself, but I do appreciate all my friends and family supporting my Star Wars habit, and did manage to get a few little knickknacks here and there. Starting off with my friend of mine did pick me up some Star Wars bath soaps, which is awesome. In case you want to come out of the shower feeling Sarlacc fresh, we do have a Boba Fett, and just a little set that came out of Walmart and had all kinds of these. We had the Darth Vader one that kind of smells like burnt toast, but still very cool. We also have a little Yoda one there that, in case you want to smell swampy fresh. Awesome. And of course, Stormtrooper one, which is very cool. I got a little bit of this in my eye earlier this week, and was kind of blinded for a little while, which does explain a lot about Stormtroopers. So again, very cool. A couple of friends did pick me up a little Star Wars mug there, which I do enjoy. Just happily go alongside my other mugs and stuff, but very cool. I'm glad I can get that. Thank you so much, friends. And not too much into Vans and stuff, but my parents did pick me up a few Vans stuff. The box is actually very cool. Comes in a great looking box. Just an awesome artwork on there. Again, I'm not too much as far as Vans are concerned, but the shoes are actually pretty cool, pretty comfortable. Now here's one of them here. I do have them wearing them right now, as a matter of fact. It's got a pretty cool Darth Vader. I'm sure they come in other designs and stuff, but this one is actually pretty cool. You got a nice Darth Vader on front, but awesome stuff, and very comfortable, as a matter of fact. Also, I want to give a small little shout out to a good friend of mine. She's 6 years old, and I was really taken back by her generosity this year. Now, a lot of people do know that I'm a Star Wars fanatic or geek or whatever you want to say. So she went out of her way. She's only 6 years old, and she knows that I love Star Wars, and I want to say thank you so much to a little girl named Araceli. She was a great, sweet little girl who went out of her way to get me the Star Wars gift. Now, this is just a standard Star Wars cloth there, but the image, the artwork on it is fantastic. I'm sure you guys may have seen this at Hastings or some other store before, but it's a fantastic little gift, and I do appreciate that so much. And again, I want to say thank you so much to little Araceli, which is a Spanish name. In English translated, the gates of heaven, and it couldn't be more true. Now, also a big, huge gamer, my friends. I got, right now, as a matter of fact, I got a Super Nintendo, N64, 360, PS3 hooked up on one TV. I do have a PS4 in my bedroom as well, and a GameCube hooked up in there. And a couple of friends did manage to get me some this pretty cool Sega Genesis retro console set, which actually plays old Genesis games as well, and it does come in with 80 built-in games, which is awesome, because I'm a huge gamer, my friends, and I love playing video games. As time grew on, I got rid of a lot of my older video games. I did have a lot of stuff when I was growing up, but it's very cool to revisit this stuff, and I'm really excited about playing Golden Axe again, Streets of Rage, Comic Zone, and Virtua Fighter as well. So I want to say thank you so much for supporting my gaming habit, and because you can't go wrong with video games, man. Video games are just too cool in my opinion. PS4 has been pretty much what I've been playing mostly as of lately. but every once in a while I do like to get into the retro games and play some older stuff from back in the day. So that being said, my friends, also I should mention one of my favorite figures of this year. It should have been included with the Black Series is the, the Scott biker on a speeder bike. This was a fantastic set. Actually, it's probably going on sale right now at Target for a lot less than the retail, probably about $30 or $35. So if you haven't picked that set up yet, very, very cool, my friends. I highly recommend it. And also I should mention the Shadow Squadron set as well, also going on discount at Target as well. So if you haven't been able to pick this up, check your local Target right now, my friends, because you can pick this up at a super steal. That being said, overall it was a fantastic year as far as Star Wars collecting is concerned. Again, I did manage to find pretty much everything I wanted to get, and now we're heading into 2015, and looks like it's gonna be another great year. And I can't wait to get started on all the other reviews I have yet to do for you, all the other Star Wars collectibles I still have yet to get. Got the new movie coming at the end of the year, and a whole slew of new Star Wars products. I just can't wait to get started on that for you, friends. And for the most part, I'll be there opening day, like many of you out there, this coming year to check out Force Awakens. I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be a great year. I'm looking forward to it. Got a few added musical instruments I did add to my collection. I do have a rockabilly career as well, my friends. I do play rockabilly in a band and have played all over the New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, and so I've been really busy with that as well. So that's a great thing as well. So, and maybe in the future I'll share my Facebook page with my band in it, and but that's a whole nother video. And this is about Star Wars and Star Wars collecting. So we'll talk about that if you're interested. In the comments, just leave me a comment or something if you're interested, and I'll send you the link to my band and all that. But again, that's a whole nother thing. So I just want to say thank you so much, my friends, for joining me. It's been a pretty good year. I'm looking forward to this year. I want to wish each and every one of you out there a very happy new year. Let's have a great year, my friends, and as always, may the Force be with you, and looking forward to great times coming this year. So thank you so much for supporting my channel, and really, guys, I really do appreciate each and every one of you out there, if I can get that out. So until next time, my friends, happy hunting. I'll see you all very, very soon. And again, have a great happy new year, and let's have a blast, because Star Wars is forever, my friends, and looks like it will be forever the way it looks. And so you can't ask for anything more, right, my friends? So thank you so much. Have a great day. Happy New Year. Look forward to more videos coming from me all this year, and I promise I'll be catching up with all your guys' stuff and checking out your things and commenting and all that kind of stuff. So let's have a great time. Thank you so much. Let's have a great year. Happy New Year, my friends. Thank you so much for everything. Again, just thank you so much. It's been great, and I'm looking forward to this whole new year coming. So again, thank you so much, my friends. I mean, I've said that so many times, but alright, enough is enough already. Again, have a great day, my friends. Happy New Year, and I will see you all very, very soon, my friends. Take care.